So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song short, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. CrazyCatLady or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair educational for and entertainment purpose. Blade. It's like it's all they did. Well, those years ago. See? No, I don't want to do any more of it.
Alright guys, you guys ready for Halloween now? Because it's Halloween! Happy Halloween! Not literally, but Halloween time! Time for me to do most stuff that has to do with either scary or things that are controversial. Because to me, controversial can get scary to a lot of people. So, I don't know. I have a lot of things planned. Not everything that I have planned might not get done. But there's always next year. So yeah, so the movie I picked for the first day of October, really this is come on the 2nd of October, or the 3rd, maybe the 3rd, since I have to do a Disney Dreamlight Valley trailer tomorrow. This might come out on the 3rd. Whatever date comes out on, this is for The Craft. Now, this movie came out in, I think it came out before Charm, because everybody says that this show kind of inspired Charm in 1996. So I think about 2 years before Charm. And in fact, not even though it's not the full song, it has the theme song that they use in Charm in this movie. It's like only the first few words, and it's not even the same words that they use in Charm. So, yeah, this movie, The Craft, is about a girl named Sarah who moves to Los Angeles. She just moved from San Francisco. They don't really say why. I guess mostly says because her dad wanted to, and she lost her mom. Well, her mom was giving birth to her, and there is 3 other witches. One's name's Nancy, Rochelle, and Bonnie. Now let's talk about who plays who. We got Robin Turnley, who plays Sarah, Ned Campbell, who plays Bonnie, and she was also in Scream, fitting that I'm wearing a Scream shirt. Then we got Rachel True, who plays Rochelle, and we got Fair Sazelle Bard, who plays Nancy, and she was in 2 other movies that I know. She's in Return to Oz as Dorothy, and she's in Waterboy. She plays Ann Sandler's girlfriend in that movie. And basically these 4 are wishes, and there's a bunch of other random actors who are in here that I've noticed are in other movies that were around this time period. We have Tyler from Clueless in here. We got actually Billy from Scream in here. So this is technically a movie that both Ned Campbell and who plays Billy, Scream Ulster. So even though those 2 never really interact in this movie, they did a movie together again. I'm pretty sure this came out before Scream, but I just thought it was weird that Billy is in here. Also, if you ever watched the Brady Bunch movie, the one who plays Marsha is in here. So I did like the fact that they had a lot of these actors who kind of they weren't part of they were like Tyler barely does anything in this movie. He's just barely, this is mainly a bully or a sicko, while Chris, he is the one that Sarah likes for some reason. I don't get why she likes him. And Linda, I think Lara, is basically just a racist B-word. So yeah, in this movie, because she hates Rochelle, just for the fact that she's black. So they are Nancy, Bonnie, and Rochelle want a fourth sister in their coven, so they can do more spells. Because apparently they're not able to do a lot of spells with this 3. So they ask Sarah to join their craft coven, and she does. For a little while, they do little bitty things where they can like make. I mean, at first, Chris didn't really care for Sarah. He just brags about it that he just said he makes a lie up that they did it, but she was lousy at it, and he did the same exact thing to Nancy. So she wanted to make him pay by making him actually feel that she loves. And Rochelle makes Laura lose her hair because of the fact that she was racist to her. And Bonnie has a bunch of scars on her back. I always found this funny that she says, Bonnie says, I want to be beautiful, when frickin' Ned Campbell is still beautiful today, and she's like in her 50s, so I mean, I know it's because she has scars on her back, and I've always found that line funny, and I still find it funny because the fact that she still looks pretty at her age. Okay, I know it's because it's fake scars that she has on her back, because the makeup on her back they use, because I can totally tell, even though this movie still does good effects, because all the cuts they do are really well, but you can definitely tell that sometimes that those cuts are totally fake. You can tell that the wig that Sarah wears when she makes her hair blonde is fake. Because you can see the seams around it when they do the glamour spell, but the cuts in this movie are really well. You can't see the wiring when they make Rochelle fly though. And Nancy makes it where her stepdad has a heart attack, or her mom's boyfriend, because it doesn't really clarify if she's married to this guy or not, because he was hitting her and her mom, and to make her pay, she made him have a heart attack and die. So that's what each of them do. At first, Sarah's okay with this until they do a spell where it makes Nancy get hit by lightning, and makes walk on the ocean like Jesus or something, and they kill a bunch of sharks. And this is when she starts to wanting to not do this anymore, because it's causing real harm, because she didn't want anything bad happen to the sharks apparently. And then Chris dies because Chris starts to get a little too touchy-wutchy and basically wants to do the R word to Sarah, and she starts to get really scared. And then she wants to quit the coven, and so she ends up. So she finds out by the lady that they get their spells and books from, and all their candles and stuff like that from, and where the hell they get a snake and a bird and a fish and a butterfly from. I don't know. Does this lady have those things? I mean, I know that freaking homeless guy does at the very beginning, that they make cars hit him so he would leave Sarah alone. After that, Nancy and the other 2 girls start trying to make Sarah see snakes and bugs and rats, because earlier she said to Nancy that she doesn't like those things. She didn't say anything about rats, but rats are still scary. But yeah, and she would see those things sometimes when she's asleep, and they would still be there when she woke up, so they used that against her. Also, the fact that they tried to make her think that her dad and her stepmom are dead, died in a plane crash, because they made her think that they went back to San Francisco to go look for her. Thought that she went back home. They're trying to make her off herself, which she almost did, because she has a scar on her wrist, and then she apparently Bonnie says she did it the right way. Like, how the hell would she know that? And the movie ends with basically Sarah beating these 3, being stronger than them because of her mom being an actual witch when she was alive. and she pretty much inherited her powers and plus her powers. So it's like basically two witches in one body, and you can, I guess you can say that. But she's like really powerful after this because she makes Rochelle and Bonnie see that Bonnie has her scars back, and Rochelle has no hair like she did with Leia, whoever her name was, Linda, whatever. And she Nancy's the one that's mostly going after her, making her want to do this because Nancy goes berserk and goes crazy during this movie. She tries to kill her, and basically, Sarah tries to bind her because she's getting a little too crazy because she did kill 2 people and a bunch of sharks in this movie, and she's taking that kill Chris because she pushed him right out of there after he rejected her, but she also thinks that he doesn't exist to her. So yeah. And yeah, and the movie ends with Nancy and Say Asylum, and Bonnie and Rochelle don't have powers anymore. I guess they got bind too, and we find out that her dad's okay, but we don't find out about her stepdad being, her stepmom being okay, because we don't see her ever again. You don't see her that much in this movie either. She has like one line at the beginning of this movie, and then she's bye-bye. So yeah, saying there is like rain coming out of the ceiling, and that's it. That's all she gets. Means she just gets much as lines as her actual mom does. So I just found that was weird. So this, like I said, this movie came out on May 3rd, 1996. The director is Andrew Filling, and there is a sequel to it. To me, the sequel is not very good. It's just basically this movie again, which, you know about me, I hate when they do that. They just do the same thing over again, and it's not cool, but I like it better when they come up with new ideas. So what's fun with the budget? And Sony or Columbia Pictures made this movie. The budget was 15 million. What did it make it? And what did it make at the box office? Yep, it made back its money. It made 55.6 million. So hope you guys enjoyed this. And I know I didn't really mention the dumb god / devil thing that they mentioned in this movie. That's because it's not, to me, it's not really that important to the plot. Sorry about that. I'm gonna give this movie about, it's not, to mean, yes, when I was a kid I thought this movie was scary, but now I'm an adult, I really don't find it that scary. I mean, there's still horror movies out there that I probably won't watch, but this one didn't scare me as an adult, so it's not that bad. I mean, if you're trying to like warm up to horror movies, this is probably like one of the ones you should watch first, since it's not that bad. I guess when I was watching it, I was surprised this is rated R, but I can totally understand because some stuff they mention in it. So yeah, I guess that makes sense. So I'm probably gonna give this movie just 8 out of 10, though I don't think it deserves a 57% on Rotten Tomatoes. But you know, it's Rotten Tomatoes. Those guys are idiots. But anyway, so like, favorite, and subscribe, and bye-bye.